Yep.
Well, I just want to say I apologize for Cooter. She's being a very Klingon.
That's all
My
right.
kitty. So,
That's sweet. My dog sometimes ends up on here on the table with me when I'm trying to do stuff, so I get it. There are our fur babies. Okay, so yes, let's get going here. I'm going to go over some of the things that Sarah asked me to do first. Um, social media is a really amazing tool to use to find potential customers and teammates and things like that. But then it's also really good to stay connected with the team and do the trainings and stuff. So we have a couple different group pages. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a screen share and show you the group pages. And you'll have to bear with me because there's so much information on all of these topics, and I'm going to try to keep this within an hour. So if you've never heard this stuff before, you might be a little bit overwhelmed by it, but it at least will be an introduction to you, and you can ask questions and dive deeper into it as you go. One thing that I would keep in mind too is that a business like this we consider it personal development with a compensation plan. So there's always things that we're learning. We're always growing as people. We're always growing our skill set and learning new things. And, I've been in the industry for almost 10 years now, and it's taken me that long to learn the things that I know and implement the things that I know. But the amazing thing is, like, the money that you can make in network marketing, like, you can make such a good money in this industry that I multiple six figures a year. Like, that's what we've done, like, over the last at least like 6 years. So it is it's amazing, but we're always growing and evolving and learning. And what is that? No, I don't. Remember what mommy told you about not coming out here? Thank you. All right. So let's just get into it. So the first group that we have is called Go Life. Okay, so it's Go Life because we're APL Go. So Go Life, and you can type it into your search on Facebook. And this is our testimony group. So this group is nothing, like, there's no talk of business or anything like that in this group. This is just when you are talking to people about the product, or they want information on the product, or maybe you see a testimony in here when you're scrolling through and you're reading it. Maybe you see something that somebody else is dealing with that same thing. You could ask them, like, hey, I have a testimony group. Can I invite you to it? I want you to see something in there. So this is where you funnel, like, everybody basically that you're talking to, whether they're interested in the business or the product, like, funnel them here, because this is where they're going to learn about the products. Now, this post right here, I really like this post. When you invite somebody to the page, they have to accept your invite. What I do usually is, when I invite them to the group, I take a screenshot of the group and I send it to them in Messenger, and I say, this is what the group looks like, so that they know what to look for. And once they accept it, they accept your invite, I tag them in this post right here. You can see all the tags, because Kevin did a really good job putting together, like, what all of our products are here. So one thing that you can do as well is, if you click on these 3 dots right here, it's going to come up where you can save it. Now, I have it saved on my Facebook so that I can access it easy. So if you hit save post, then when you're on, and see, I created a collection, the DNA drops. Okay, so I'm going to hit done. And then let's say I'm just on my Facebook, whether my computer or my phone. If you go over here, there is a saved right here. These are all the things that I've saved. So if I hit saved, I can access that really super quick right here. So then I can click on it and it's going to take me right to that post so that I can tag my people.
All that crap across the bottom of your screen.
Okay. And then here we go. There's that post so that I can tag people in it. Okay, so Go Life for your potentials. And then we have Go USA, which is, this is Kari's page, which is more like the corporate. So kind of how it works is, you know, Sarah's my sponsor, and then Travis is her sponsor, and then Kari is Travis's sponsor. And Kari is really kind of like, he's in the field, but he's also working really closely with corporate. So if we stay plugged into Kari and his page, then we get the news quickly. Like we get all the stuff quickly because Kari's getting it first, basically. So this is where you can add your team members to as well. You can invite them to the page, like see Sarah put our Zoom fora on today. Kari puts announcements and, you know, just some stuff on here. And then we have our Go Team Freedom, which is Travis's team page. This is where you want to invite your team. I'm sorry, my internet's a little bit slow. So this is where you want to invite your team to. It's really nice that once they're accepted, if you do like a welcome, because it helps build the culture on the team. You know, everybody likes to be welcomed, I guess. It just kind of, it makes you feel good. So once you invite somebody to the group, you can put up a nice little, I know Kelly Bauer's really good about doing a welcome post with a picture of the new teammate, and then, you know, people are welcoming them there. And take note of the units on Go Team Freedom. So this is where Travis posts the trainings that he does. And I would start at the beginning and just go through all of, oh my gosh, my internet is so slow. Okay, so you can see that he's got all his trainings on here. You know, started the sample program and go all the way up through all of these and watch them. He's got some really good information, so that's a really good first place to start when you join the business. And I would even go as far as to say, tag your new person in it. There hasn't been a lot of tags here, but click on units and tag your new teammate that you just invited to it so that they can see that these are relevant. These are really good to go through to get them going on the right foot. Did you want to add anything to that, Sarah?
No, I just think that if you guys keep an eye out, also announcements, he puts, I believe, promotions, and just check out the different tabs, because Travis is pretty good about being organized and having things available, and just simple to find. The WhatsApp chat, I know we're not going to pull this up on Facebook right now, but if you guys don't have that on your phone, ask your sponsor to send you the link for it. That's just another Fluent group chat that has announcements. It has Sergi's in it, Felix is in it. We have, you know, Anna, Sergi's assistant. So you'll have promotions in real time, and usually things will pop up there before anywhere else. So that's a good place to keep an eye out too. But we just wanted to cover where to look for things, where to keep your eye out, and kind of check daily for new announcements.
I was just going to show you WhatsApp right here.
There we go. So here's our Papa Drop group, and you guys see I posted the overview that Aleisha and Kelly just did.
Another thing too is when you're in this group, like if you need to know, like, okay, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but if you're looking for like a certain graphic or a link or a training or anything like that, if you click on the actual name of the group, Papa Drop at the top, and you go in here, see where it says media, links, and docs. If you click on that, you can see all of the pictures that have been shared. You can see all the links that have been shared. Like somebody shared a really good link in here about the ISO 1900 and or 9001 and the 22000. And I found the link in here.
Yeah,
so,
you just got it.
Okay. And then documents as well, like they put the comp plan, the product information, the presentations, like it's all in here. And as far as finding, like, how do you invite people to this group? I know I saw it on here.
There's a link, and that's the only way I've been able to send it is by sharing the link and having somebody click on it.
Right. And I thought I copied the link from within here. And I was just trying to see if I could find it. I know it's in here somewhere, but I saved the link in my phone. Like, this is how I kind of keep myself organized, even though it's not really that organized. Right here. This is all like my favorite links. So you can see the WhatsApp one right here in the middle, kind of. So I keep it, keep it there to make it easy. Yeah. Okay. So enough about that. All right, let's go into using social media to build your business. Okay, so social media is just one way to build. Like, there's so many different ways, and we have so many people. Like, Kevin's really good at reaching out. He does it on social media, but he like intentionally reaches out to people. And I'm hoping at some point he can do a training for us to like show us how he does it, which we're going to talk about doing power hours so that we can sit down and do them together and do reach outs. But social media is a really good way to put yourself out there, brand yourself, and draw people into what you have to offer them. Okay, so I like using attraction marketing. I do reach out to people intentionally. That's one way I build it. But my favorite fun part is the attraction marketing. And like I said before, like, social media is just a really fun way to do that. And the first thing you have to do is figure out, like, who am I? Because we're going to brand ourselves. We're going to share our story because people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So you have to be able to share parts of yourself with people and tell a story, and so that they're drawn to you and they want to do business with you. I have to let my dog out. I'm sorry. He's distracting me. I need a dog door in here. I've got one in my house. I need one out here. So, so when you use social media and you're posting, like, keep in mind lifestyle. Like, keep in mind how you can share posts that shows that you're incorporating this product and this business into your life. So, when you think about like advertisements and commercials and things like that, like, most people scroll past them, or they watch Netflix because they don't want to deal with commercials. Like, most people don't want to see a commercial. Okay, they want to see real life. I'm sorry, my back is I need it to crack. Okay, so when I say, like, who are you? Like, think about like what your interests are, what you're into. Think about something that you're an expert in, you're knowledgeable in, because one thing that you want to do is, bring value to your audience as well. So finding your tribe, finding people that resonate with who you are is going to be one of the key things here. So I would encourage you to write, get out a piece of paper and write down like some of your hobbies. Write down the things that you're good at doing. Write down the things that you like to do, that you enjoy. I'll give you some examples. I have 2 dogs. One's a Boston Terrier, one's a Pomchi. So I've joined Pomchi groups. If you go to your search bar and you type in a word, you will see groups that you can join. See, here's the Pomchi group that I'm in. And so in this group, I'm going to build relationships. I'm going to comment on other people's dogs. I'm going to post about my dog. I'm going to start conversation with people. You know, maybe even do, I think I even at one point in time, I did an introduction. I posted a picture of me, my dog, and said, this is my dog Boo. My name's Aleisha. Nice to meet you all. You know, we have a Boston Terrier, so I'm in a Boston Terrier group. I like to, what else do I like to do? I like to paddleboard, so I'm in paddleboarding groups. We have an RV and we travel the country, so we're in, you know, RV family groups. So I'm just throwing those kind of things out to you. You know, Brenda, you have a cat, so, and I think it's an orange tabby cat, right? So, you know, joining, you know, orange tabby cat groups, or, you know, there's groups with, you know, mothers that have children with special needs. There's groups for that. There's moms group, there's sports groups, there's music groups, there's all sorts of groups that you can join, and you just build relationship within those groups. You always want to make sure that you read the groups, like their rules, I guess you could say. A lot of them won't allow you to, like right here, no promotions or spam. Okay, so that's probably one of the biggest things, is you can't promote your product within the group if they don't allow it. If they don't allow it, you will be ejected from the group, trust me. So the purpose of the groups for you is to build relationships within those groups and get to know people, because at some point you're going to want to add them to your page, where they're going, you know, they're going to engage with your posts, you're going to engage with their posts, and at some point you're going to post something about your business and about your product that is going to get their attention, and they're going to want to know what it is. Now, doing this takes time to do, and so it's important to, you know, kind of give yourself grace. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, you have to kind of build those relationships and those connections with people. But if we stay consistent in what we're doing every single day, you can put together a like a system for yourself. You know, like today I'm going to go into this group and interact with 5 people. I'm going to add 5 friends to my group, and then I'm going to go to my recent friends. I'm going to interact with, you know, some of my recent friends on there. And, you know, by doing that, Facebook recognizes that interaction, the algorithms recognize it, and they're like, oh, these 2 people like each other. And so when you post something, your stuff goes in their feed. So finding people in groups is a really good way to build your network on social media. Okay. Once you have, you know, in this business too, like, you don't have to set like a certain time of day to sit down and build your business. Like, I just had a funny thought earlier. You know, if you have a job and you have a bathroom break, or you have to go to the bathroom or whatever, grab your phone, and you can like comment on a few people's things while you're taking a minute to yourself. And it's a way that you're working your business. So you're kind of like you are integrating, you know, building your business with what you're doing every single day in your life. So when it comes to adding new friends to your page, what I like to do, I have a whole bunch of new people on my page right now. And I have a whole bunch of friend requests I need to go through still. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Can you hear my dog barking at me? He wants in, he wants out, he wants in, he wants out. Okay, give me 1 second while. Okay, where is my friends? Right here. I'm actually more used to doing this on my phone than I am my computer. I use my phone a lot more. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a screen share from my phone because this is not cooperating with me. Okay, just bear with me 1 second.
You're like me. I like using my phone to do all the different maneuvers. You know, it's so much easier than on the computer.
It really is. And the fact that my computer is so full right now, it's the memory is so full.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, boo. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Facebook. All right, and then my friends are here. So I'm gonna click on my friends, and then I'm gonna go to recent. So these are all people that are recent friends on my list. So I can go through them and I can click on them and I can look through her page and read it and love on something or comment something on something. Like I keep my interactions genuine with people. I make sure that, you know, okay, so this right here. Okay, so this girl's new on my page and she's posting about her RV. Like, this resonates with me. We have an RV, we traveled. So I could make a genuine comment on her post about her RV. So, you know, like I said before, Facebook recognizes that interaction. And so when I make a post about something, you know, she may see this and I might get a message like, hey, what is that? Like, I'm interested in that. Like, and then what would I do? I would say, hey, I have a really great testimony page that I'd like to invite you to. Can I invite you to it? Well, sure. So then I would invite her to the group and then I would screenshot this and I would send her this picture so that she knows what the group looks like. And then I would tag her in that, that one post of Kevin's that I showed you, this one right here. So that's one way to work your social media. And it does take time, like I mentioned before, but it is definitely like a really, really, like, you know, they didn't have, like, the way they built network marketing businesses like 20, 30 years ago is they would go door to door for one, or they would mail VHS tapes with the presentation to people and they would watch the presentation on a VHS tape. Like, this is what I've heard anyway. And the fact that we have social media that can accelerate our information and we can get in front of people so quickly and easily is so amazing. So it's just a matter of us doing the things, pushing the buttons. That's what we're doing. We're pushing buttons to get ourselves in front of people. So when it comes to, you know, your actual posts on Facebook, now, like, I don't typically make a post that is just product, okay? Because, well, and here's a perfect example. If you look at my page, at my posts, you can see my interaction. So this had 32 likes, 20 comments. This one was a good interactive post. Like, if you post things that ask questions and people answer the questions, like, Facebook sees that and it's like, well, this person, like, this person, like, we're going to put their information in the newsfeed because they get a lot of interaction on their page. So I put this post up. You can see all the interaction it got. Facebook likes lives. April and I went live together. You can see this one got 610 views. So 610 people saw it. Here's a little shout out for Kelly. So I just want you to notice, like, the likes and comments on these. You know, incorporating, like, people like to see your face too. So get comfortable taking selfies. Really get comfortable with it. And you can, like, look up videos on YouTube on how like angles and lighting and things like that to really make your selfies like good. Always in front of a window. with natural light on your face and play with the camera angle and stuff. Okay, so you can see here, you know, the likes and stuff that I've gotten on some of these posts. Now, if you look at a post that has just a product, and I have, okay, so I did just a product. I'm going to tell you why it's not a good idea to just do products. Look at that. You know, people don't want to, they don't want to see a product. They want to see you. They want to see your life. They want to see what problems you have and possibly how you solve that problem. This right here, this is a problem. Okay. My hair was falling out and now it's growing back. I've got 20 comments on here and a whole bunch of them are, I want to know more about this, more info. I do, me, I need it, you know, posts like that. So I shared a problem and I shared a solution. And then, you know, those groups that you're going to be in, you know, whether it's, you know, a reading group, a fishing group, a sports group, whatever, you know, show these things on your page as well. You know, post those things because you found those people in those groups and you brought them to your page and you want to keep, you know, you're interested in the same thing. So you want to keep your feed relevant to the people that you're attracting to your page. So I'm going to pause right there and I'm going to see if anybody has any questions about anything specifically with this information.
I asked you about this earlier. So with like with a live, how do you record it and save it so that like you could put it to a YouTube channel or something like that?
Okay, so
Is that too complicated?
so no, that will be part 2. I have that
Oh,
coming up.
okay.
Yep. So yeah, so okay, so what I'm going to go into now, if nobody has any other questions about social media here, I'm going to show you a little bit about stories. I don't recommend, so when you're making a post on Facebook, and I guess I'm going to share this again. Share. Okay. Okay, so I saved this because it's an example. Okay. So Jenna Rose shared a really good testimony today that I really like. So I asked her, is it okay if I share this? And she said yes. So I don't ever recommend hitting the share button and sharing it because when you share things like this, it doesn't show up in the newsfeed. Facebook doesn't like that. Okay. You want it to always be like an original post. So I decided I'm going to share it in my story because I've done a few product and business posts on my newsfeed, and I don't want to put like so much product, so much business. I need to throw in another lifestyle one in there, you know, something about my kids or my dog or something like that. But this one's going to be really good for my stories. Okay. So I'm grabbing these pictures from her and I'm going to create a story. I don't recommend, you know, hitting the share button and sharing things to the story, or I don't recommend making a post and sharing it in your newsfeed and sharing it in your story because it's a duplicate. You want your stories to be a little more like your timeline is a little more like the bullet points, and then your story is a little more detail. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. Okay. So we're going to create a story. Oh, hey. Oh, I love it. Okay. So we're going to create a story and I'm going to put this in here. Now this is a lot to read and the stories go kind of fast. I think they're like 20 seconds long. So what I'm going to do is if you click on the stickers and you go to the GIFs, you can type tap to hold or tap to read. or hold on, I'm gonna say hold to read. So this is just something, this is fun. You get to turn on your creative juices. All right, so we're gonna choose that one. And I'm gonna put it over here. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. I'm gonna put it over here. And so when somebody goes through their stories and they see that, they know to hold it so that the story doesn't go by too fast. Stories are for 24 hours. So this is interesting information. Your post in your news feed has a lifespan of 90 minutes. Okay. The only way it has a longer lifespan is if it's something that's engaging and people are commenting, liking, and whatever, commenting and liking on it. If it's not, it has about a 90-minute lifespan. A story is 24 hours. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this. So when somebody comes across my story, they know, hold, finger on screen, because if you hold your finger on it, it keeps the screen there. It doesn't let it go, scroll past. So we're going to share that to the story. And then we're going to add the next one. And the same thing. These stickers here, the gifts, there's so many things. You can do arrows. And you can, hold on. I'm going to do a flexed arm. Okay, so and then I'm going to do this one right here. And if you don't want it, you can just get rid of it. So then I'm going to do tap to hold again. And I was thinking flexed arm because the power, because the testimony is about PWR, so power, but that was the first page. So we're going to do hold.
Aleisha, this is Lori. I'm looking at, I'm watching where you are, but I don't know how you got there.
Okay, I'll show you in 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking maybe you got there from in the store. Sometimes it's just, we can't see what you're touching, sort of, like on your phone.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so I will explain. So do you see here in the middle of the screen where it says create a story?
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
that's what you tap on.
Okay. I'm gonna follow it with you.
Okay. And then if you have your pictures in here, you can do pictures. If you scroll through the top here, you've got other options as well. So a poll, let's ask a question. All right, so let's watch my story real quick.
But if you ask a question, you better watch it and reply, because sometimes I won't put something out there because I don't have the time to go look at it again.
Right, this is true. Okay, so I'm gonna watch my story. Okay, so tap and hold. Do you see the little line at the top? It stopped moving. When I tap and hold it. So now I have time to read it. Hi, Jen. I just wanted to thank you so much for introducing me to these candies. I've been on the PWR. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. I need another GTS. I've been on the PWR now for a couple of months, and I can feel the difference in my body and mood, which my husband loves. I ordered the BTY and have been on it for a couple weeks now and can already see a change in my skin, blah, blah, blah. So I personally love the PWR and I love the BTY. Like, these two products are my absolute favorite. So let's think of a question that we can ask. I'm going to start a new story and we can go over to poll. Let's think of a question that we can ask about those slides.
I learned the hard way recently. I asked a question that had a yes and no answer, and I didn't want the no answer. So I'm going to adapt my options in my next poll to be like a yes and a hell yes instead of a yes and a no.
Yep. Um, oh, see, that's not a good question because it is a yes or no question, but this one might be good. Do you know what PWR is? No. Well, can I tell you what it is? This could be a good
You
one.
could say no or tell me more.
Perfect. So then we can also go on here and we can change our colors by hitting these little buttons at the top. And it looks like you can even add a different picture to the background.
And what's funny about the no is that's even a tell me more. Like even if they say no, then they need to know more. So you're not even losing with either one of those answers.
Right. So, you know, another good thing to do is okay, so like the thing with this business is being consistent. And some people do really well, like having the same schedule every single day. And they lay out their roadmap for the day and they follow every single day. I'm not so good with that, although I should be, but I'm not. And I've embraced and accepted that I'm not, but I'm not never, like I'm always working my business. I just do things when I really feel like doing it, I do a whole lot. And then the other days that I don't feel like doing as much, I don't do a whole lot. But I don't do as much, I guess you could say. But you know, we have our overviews on Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. So, you know, the stories are a really good place to, you know, post a picture or post even, you can just do text even, you know, and type something here like, you know, we're doing, I just started a new company and there's going to be an information session, you know, tomorrow night. And then the next slide could be like a question or a poll, you know, would you like more information or something? And people can comment yes or no. They can click on yes or no. So this is just something that you're going to have to play with. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do in stories. There's a lot of buttons to push, but it can be really fun and it can be a really good way to, you know, capture your audience and start conversations with your audience and things like that.
And
Okay.
another cool thing is if you do your story through Instagram, you can share the same story to your Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is the first story I did today, but usually, okay, so see right here, you can see who sees your stories even, which that's a really nice.
Can you do that one more time? I'm sorry.
So when you go to your story,
Uh-huh.
down at the bottom, it's kind of hard to see because the screen's black, but can you see where it says 5 viewers?
No, I don't see it.
It's the bottom left.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it.
If you click on it,
Uh-huh.
it shows you who your viewers are.
You know, I never knew where to find that.
Well, now you do.
Okay.
And then, and like even with your story too, even with your story, like this is where you're gonna see, like if you have a poll or a question or everything, this is where you're gonna see all your answers. And if you do a question or a poll, Lori, this would be relevant to you. If you do a question or a poll and you don't have time to respond to them all right then and there, screenshot it with all the answers. And then you can go back to all those people and hit them up in their messenger and have a conversation with them. So yeah, so that is a little bit about stories. And this goes, like I said, this is kind of like an overview of all the different things that we have for social media. So I'm going to stop the screen share because the next thing I'm going to talk about briefly is YouTube. So, you know, we have a lot of videos that we use, like we have recordings of overviews. We have the trainings with Mary Esther Gilbert. You can create your own teaser video. You can create your own video with a story on it. Can you please go? No. Don't put that down. It's going to spill everywhere. Go. Okay, so YouTube, like I encourage people, like I know Tim and Kelly aren't big fans of YouTube, so like they might be like, we're not gonna use YouTube, but
We love YouTube, but we just safe tube it.
safety. Okay, you're gonna have to tell us about that when I'm done with this part. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so that better not spill. Okay.
You got yourself one.
Okay, so YouTube. But let's go to YouTube real quick. So you'll want to create a YouTube channel, which I believe you have to have a Gmail to create a YouTube channel. And here's my channel. Okay, so here's my channel. I did, we've been in network marketing for a long time. So I did a quarantine-proof business. And what does APL go? So this is kind of like my teaser video. I shared my testimony, which was a Facebook Live that I did. And then I have the product line here. I plan on putting, some of the Mary Esther Gilbert stuff on there that, Tina's done, that Corey's done, but they're their videos. So how do I get their videos on my channel? So that's what I'm going to share with you right now. So if you guys all want to write. Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Well, son of a biscuit. Oh my gosh. When it gets to be this late, like I'm tired.
You're good. I see it now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just said, this is my story. This is my little teaser video. This is my testimony that I took off Facebook. This is the product line, which this is on our websites, this video. Thanks, buddy. And then I plan on taking, like I said, like Mary Esther stuff from Tina's channel, Kari's channel. There's other videos that you can take. Jenna and I did a testimony on Facebook. I can take that video. I can put it on here. So this is where I'm going to show you how to do it. So if you write down this website, it's called clipgrab.org. Okay, clipgrab.org. And it looks like this. And since you brought me this, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, so what you do is,
This one I have zero.
okay,
You run out.
you go to the place that has the video. So, for example, Kelly's asking me specifically about Facebook, so I'll just do Facebook. Slow internet, I'm sorry.
You're back. Can you post all my videos on this Facebook so this one views? I did the couch stuff.
Oh, okay.
Can you?
I don't know. Okay, so just for the sake of doing this, I'm going to. Why is my internet so slow?
I'm connected to the data now.
Sorry, I think my computer is actually really full, and because I opened ClipGrab, I think it's making it run even slower.
So you're tired, your computer's tired. It's just one of those days.
Monday's a really busy day for me. It's like Monday is Monday for me.
You know what? I just moved back to Oregon from Las Vegas, and just the darkness and the cold, I'm just feeling it.
Are ya? Aw.
Yeah, it just feels different,
That's quite the extreme.
Yes,
the hot weather
very.
in Vegas and
Very much.
Okay. All right, so this, I'm just gonna take this video. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it so that it comes up bigger on my screen.
If it lets you.
It lets me, yeah.
Did you eat?
Yes.
Get the food, dude. I don't cook for nothing. I'll shut the fucking video game off.
Oh.
Whoa!
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Shit. Sorry.
Kelly's got a potty mouth.
I do. I'm so tired of video games.
Oh, it's an addiction.
Okay, so so you see how when I clicked on the video, this came up right here.
I am
Okay, so we're gonna go to clip grab
trying.
and we're gonna copy this link
Aleisha, are you on here?
and so see how it's right here now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now we're going to move this out of the way. All right, so it's gonna take a minute to read it. And then as soon as it reads it, it's gonna say, grab this clip right here. So we're gonna grab the clip.
Oh, you're working with a Mac.
In the world, why did it do that? I don't know why it did that. Grab this clip. Okay, I think because it wants me to say, okay, this is where it wants me to save it. Okay, so I'm putting it in APL Go products video. So you create your file or whatever for it. I'm just gonna save it here. You hit save, and then you can see right here, it's going to put it into that file.
How long did it take you,
So-
Aleisha, to learn how to do all this? Some of it's just kind of intuitive, huh? You're curious, go, when it comes like Facebook changes so much.
It does, yeah.
And you just kind of have to.
Like when I jump on, trainings anytime I can, if people are going to show us how to do things like this. I think somebody from another company showed me, like they did a training and showed this. And I think that was probably like 6 months ago or so.
Mhm.
So like
I remember it.
do you? Okay. Yep. So, I mean, it's just like, as long as you don't quit and you keep moving forward and you're willing to learn and grow and stretch your mind and get uncomfortable, like we can do this, Okay, so this is finished now. So we're gonna go over to YouTube. I'm gonna close out of clip grabs. Maybe that will help my speed. And we're going to hit this little button right here and upload a video. Yes. Yep. So Kelly, I took the video games away about 2 months ago.
3 months ago.
No, it wasn't 3 months ago.
Beginning of October.
They will survive without them. All right, so then select files. And I'm gonna go with recents. Wait, what did I save that to? That was called. What? Gosh, I don't remember what I saved it to. Oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot right now.
It's okay.
I know that was called, like, you have to hear what I'm up to. Oh, I would think that it would be under recents. Okay, so anyway, you get the you find the file and you open it and it saves to your YouTube channel. So if I wasn't so tired, I would really. My computer's so dang slow. Maybe it's under downloads. Oh, bear with me, you all. Thank you. Okay, it's not working.
This is going to be saved, correct?
Yes. Yep, I am recording it. Okay.
Uh-oh, everybody's gonna hear my F-bomb.
So I do have another like program that
Wouldn't be the first time.
I do have another program that you can like edit it and take things out, like a movie editing thing. Oh my goodness.
Is that something that you download?
Yes, this I downloaded and I don't remember what it's called exactly. Let me look under.
How about on your phone?
I don't have it on my phone. I have it here. It's called Movavi Video Editor is what I have. And it's actually really like user friendly, which I thought was surprising. Let me see if I can show you it real quick.
Is that a free app?
I want to say yes. Some of the features were free, but I think I paid something and it wasn't much, maybe less than $30 for the full access to it.
And it's called Mobadi, M-O-Body?
Right here, Movavi.
M-O-B-O-V-I?
Movavi.
Ugh.
Movavi.
M-O-B.
V as in Victor.
Oh, V as in Victor, okay.
I, V as in Victor, I. Or I'm sorry, M-O, V as in Victor, A, V as in Victor, I. So this is actually pretty user friendly.
Movavi movie clips or clips.
Yeah, video editor.
Okay, for free. Okay, I see it. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And so here, like that, like the okay, right here, product video. See, I should have known that was the file. So here is the video that I just saved from my Facebook. Okay, and in the beginning here, she's like trying to find me and it's all kind of awkward and stuff. And this company, Movavi, they have a YouTube channel that has tutorials on it. And the tutorials are so easy. So I'll pull up a tutorial like how to trim a video in Movavi. And I'll watch it and pause it and come here and I'll do it. So it's like you slide this. And I can get it right to the beginning of where her and I actually start talking instead of her sucking on her candy trying to get me on. So this can be edited. And like Kelly just dropped the F-bomb, like there's parts in here that I could clip that out and then be able to upload the video to YouTube. I'm not going to put this video on YouTube, but actually I do need to share it, don't I? So yeah, I'll do that for you, Kelly, okay? Let's go back to YouTube.
It's okay. Everybody knows I have a foul mouth. That's why my nickname was Trucker Spice.
Face of an angel, mouth of a trucker. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that I found where this video is, let me see if I can. Okay, so I call it APL Go product videos. So I'm gonna open this. And then right here is the video I just took off Facebook. Now it's gonna upload to YouTube. And then this is where you're gonna put your title. And my understanding is that when people search for like keywords on YouTube, that's what you want in the title of your video. those ones will pop up sooner. So if somebody's looking up like APL Go, then you'll want APL Go in your title somehow, somewhere. Then you can go through and just no, it's not made for kids. And the reason why you want to do that is because it enables comments. So if people are watching your video and they're interested, they can comment and interact with your video. If it's yes, it's made for kids, it disables the comments to protect kids, which I'm glad because my kids have YouTube channels. Okay, so the description's a good place to put your contact information, your website, you know, the description of the video so people know what they're watching. But somehow in there somewhere you want to put your contact information so that they know how to get in touch with you if they're interested in your product. That's for people that are searching YouTube for things. You know, one good reason to have your own YouTube channel is so that, you know, you're sending a video. Let's say you're sending like a potential Tina's YouTube video. Like, you don't want to somehow accidentally lose your potential to Tina. So if you have it on your own channel, like, they don't even know who she is really, unless the video says her name in it specifically. So this way you can kind of protect your potentials a little bit better by having your own channel. Was that, Kelly, does that make sense for you? Clip grab and?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so thumbnails. Okay, so I'll do the screen share again. Okay, so once you have the video uploaded, see, it's taking forever to upload right here, but it's gonna show up a couple of different like stills from the video itself, and you can choose which one you like the best. If you want, like I took a picture of myself and I uploaded it to the thumbnail so that like, it was the thumbnail that was there that I wanted people to see when they first came across the video. So you can do like a picture, save a picture in your files on your computer and you can upload it, or you can choose one of the ones that will show up right here. See how it's taking forever for this to upload? Like, I think I need a new computer. This thing is like over 5 years old, so. Okay, so does anybody have any questions on that? I know it's probably going to be some trial and error.
Aleisha, can you just got done answering someone's question, and there was a website, and I didn't write it down. I wrote down clipgrab.org, but there was something else, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, so there's another video editor that I use. It's called Movavi Video Editor, and it's spelled M-O, V as in Victor, A, V as in Victor, I.
Thank you. So Movavi, is it movavi.com or just Movavi? We could find it.
I think I would just Google it. I don't remember.
That's
Movavi
great.
Video Editor.
Thank you.
Yep. So, and like I said, it's pretty user friendly, and they have some pretty decent tutorials on YouTube as well to learn all the buttons and how to push everything, how to do things. So
thank you.
And you know, YouTube's another thing that takes time to grow and build. But as you know, if we do something every day with Facebook, we do something every day with our YouTube, like it's just different ways to capture people and grow our leads list and grow our network. Okay, so Lolita is asking, how do you create a thumbnail for the video? Can you create text with a photo in the thumbnail? So this is what I would do. And I'm just going to do a screen share real quick with my phone again, because there's another really cool app that you can use for social media, for putting words over pictures. It is my absolute like favorite word app. And I will say that I've had it for a long time, so I don't remember if I paid for it or if I got it for free. But it is called Word Swag.
I love word swag. It's fun.
It is really fun. Yep. Okay, so this is Word Swag, and there's free photos within Word Swag. So this is a good one to use for like your stories. You know, I did a sequence of stories that talked about my new journey with APL Go, and I shared like some of the things like this company went from 109 in momentum to 22 in momentum in just a couple months, and they're 9 years old. Like one slide said that, another slide said they're 9 years old, but nobody knows who it is. And, you know, just some really kind of cool statistics I did in my story. And I used some selfies in there, but then I also used some of these backgrounds in there. There's a whole bunch of free ones that you can use. And in the story, the question, the polls and the stories and stuff work really well too. But okay, so let's just say, I'm gonna pick a photo here. So this one's pretty. So we could say, hit next. Well, you can crop it there, you see. There's all the different sizes that you can crop it, different frames, things like this. Okay. Hit next. Hold on. No crop. Next, and then you can double tap on the text. Say hello summer just for the fun of it.
Carolyn needs ALT.
Uh-oh. Are you okay, Carolyn?
Sorry, yeah, I just swallowed the.
Hopefully not a drop.
No,
Okay.
Which reminds me, Jackson came up today. He's like, Mom, I was sucking on my GRW and I swallowed it. He was panicked. I'm like, it will still work. It's okay.
Uh-oh. Just don't choke. So this is fun because if you see at the bottom of the screen there, there's the two dice looking thing. If you just click it, it changes. Okay, this isn't a good one to do it on. I'm gonna go to the next style, which is simply good. If you click on the dice, it goes through. All right, hold on. Don't be afraid to play with the buttons. See the auto line breaks off right there. If you turn that back off and hit done, and then you click through. Oh my gosh. It's gonna make a liar out of me. Hello, summer. Anyway, if you click through them like this, you can see the different options. So Lolita, I think it was you asking about thumbnails. Like this is a good app to put a picture to, into and put words over the picture. Like, so if you want to use like the APL Go DNA drop, like the candy drop as your picture and then put the words over it in this app, you can do that. You can actually put in your own pictures. See, I clicked on the free photos, but you can click on library. And if you have pictures, saved to your phone, like this could be like one of my pictures, my thumbnails, and I could put words over it and, save it to my phone and then upload it to that part on YouTube. Okay.
Sorry. Which app was that? I missed it.
It's called Word Swag.
Okay, thanks.
And it's in, I think it might be in both Android and iPhone in your store.
Okay.
And so, Aleisha, and you can do that with a video and with a still photo.
In Word Swag?
Yes.
So no, Word Swag is just a still photo. So when you're looking at your thumbnail on this YouTube, that's just a still photo.
Okay.
Share with us.
Share, yep. Hold on. Okay, so this right here, where it says add thumbnail, like all of these right here is just going to be a still photo. So you can create your own and put it right here. So you know, usually these will show up an actual picture. Okay, so it looks like the video's uploaded. So finish processing. No, it's not made for kids. Okay, so see how right here, it auto-populated these?
Mm-hmm.
Like this one might be a good one for a thumbnail because we're both smiling in it, you know? But sometimes those like still photos of videos are terrible. So then you can create your own. And sometimes on some people's channels, like for example, let me see real quick. I'm going to go just to YouTube. Subscriptions. So I subscribe to this girl who just recently subscribed to her. Let me see if I can find her real quick. These are not my subscriptions.
Now, did you pay a premium for extra stuff, or did you just go with the free?
For what?
For word swag, like you can pay $3.69, I guess, a month.
Oh.
No?
Well, I've had it for so long I don't remember. I feel like I just paid like $5.99 or $9.99 for it, and then I have it now.
I remember when I downloaded it, it was free. They give you an option to do an upgrade. The upgrade gives you options for alternative fonts and extra things. But what I use it for mostly is uploading my own photo and then just putting an overlay of words over it and then saving that and using it in some other fashion. And that you shouldn't have to pay for it to do.
Can you go back to word swag?
Mm-hmm.
And then go over how you're importing your photos and overlaying them?
Sure.
Share your screen. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Thank you. Sorry.
That's right. Remember, my computer's slow. Okay, so word swag is right here. Okay, so right down there where it says library, you just click library and it takes you to your photos. So like you can see that, okay, so for example, you know, this one was done in word swag. So we just went to Instagram, to the APL Go Instagram page, and we pull off some of their stock photos, and then you put the photo in here. Let me just see if I can find it real quick, and you'll just have to excuse my scrolling and my selfies. And it takes 500 selfies to get one good one. So you'll just have to bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can find a stock photo.
It's so funny that you would say that because I posted this morning a picture of my nightstand with all my drop empties and my daily prayer for my husband thing. But it took me, he said, "What are you doing over there?" Because I was literally like taking a picture and rearranging my drops, taking a bit, like making sure they didn't say APL and they only showed what. Like, are you done yet? I'm trying to sleep and I'm over here like ching ching, paparazzi, ching ching.
Yep, I did that today too for my picture on Facebook. I took a picture and I saw in the background, you could see my extension cords hanging off the arm of my couch. And I'm like, nope, that's not gonna work. So I had to get rid of them and do it again. I actually used to have a photography business, so I love taking pictures. I love it. So and it's fun to, you know, put them on social media too. So, okay, so this was, if you go to APLGo_official on Instagram, you can find these kind of photos on Instagram and you just screenshot them to your phone. And so here you can see the Instagram words and stuff. So we can crop it And see, I just hit square and it cropped just the picture. So cut all the words out. So then we hit next. Okay, and you can see that little text in the middle right there. This is my text box. So I'm going to double tap it to go here. And then, you know, Sarah and I do our business and product overview. Oh, and I want all these words to be like on different lines. Okay, so I'm going to hit auto line break and I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so, or on. So here we go. With the Candy Girls, Sarah Shabbat,
And what's the official Instagram? APL Go
_ official, I believe.
Okay, great.
I'm just gonna say the 18th at 5 p.m. PS. What is it? Yeah, PST, and then 8 p.m. PST, and then Zoom ID 940-325-9876. Wow, I did all that by memory. All right, so you might get this little thing about special characters, always continue anyway. Okay, so now that's not gonna work, right? We can't see that. So that's the cool thing about this is you can go in and you can choose different things. So this has all the information is on the different lines that I wanted to, so that's good, but I'm not crazy about this. So we can go to the next one. And you just kind of have to go through and you have to find, and you can, I'm just gonna go to the one that we always use because it works for us. We use Lucky Stripes. Okay. Yep. Okay. And then another thing is
my head. Oh,
where it says colors.
I can't wear this.
You said, well, this is the thing, Lori. It's planted seed with you now, and if it sparks your interest, then you can just play with it.
Oh, no, Aleisha, I wasn't talking to you. I'm so sorry. I've been using a headset over my head. And
okay.
It was starting to hurt my ears, so I pulled it off and I said to my husband, honey, this hurts. It's not that what you're showing me. I'm so sorry.
I thought you said this is over my head.
Oh, no. The things I'm using over my ears hurt my ears, so it's like I got to take this off my head.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
I'm like, I don't want to overwhelm anybody.
No. I can honestly probably watch this a couple times because it's a lot of information, and sometimes people learn more by physically doing. And I know for me, I need to just find the time to just go in there and make it fun and play with it and make mistakes and be okay if I mess up. But no, I like to see where you do this, because you always do such nice, like I promote every single thing you send. Like I send it out, I blast it out to people, but I wouldn't know how to create it. So like, but no, I wasn't talking to you. You're great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that I made this, like Sarah and I are going to do a trade. We're going to do an overview on the 14th, right? So I'm just going to edit this since I made it. So you double tap on it to edit it. Okay, done. Continue anyway. And then you can change the background, like the colors and stuff, by clicking on all the different colors. So it is fun just to play with and see what you like. So I like this because it's a little more clean, but then the transparency button, if you slide it, you can make it darker or lighter, which it looks like the computer's, okay, there we go. All right, so so now I have it ready for next Monday. So we can get it out there. So you just click you hit save and it goes right to your camera roll, and you can use it when you need it. So I hope that was helpful. All right, well,
Fantastic.
all right, well, I'm gonna say that that was a lot of information. I hope that you guys found some value in it. I probably shouldn't go on any longer because I'm just starting to trip over my words and my information and like, but I appreciate you guys jumping on with me.
Thank you so much.
This is
All
awesome.
right. Good, good. Glad you enjoyed it. Okay.
So
Well, you guys have
when you save this, where would this be found?
this video.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will share it in the Candy Girl and Candy Crew chat.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for jumping on with you guys.
Thank
Have a
you
good night.
so much. I'm
you.
making one.
That
I'm
was
gonna send you my little sample.
What was that?
I'm gonna send you something I'm playing with. I just got on the word swag and I'm doing what you
Okay.
did. But it might
Okay.
give you a chuckle. Okay. Thank you so much, so much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
That
Y'all have
was
a good
very
night.
helpful. Thank you.